and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. This channel is all about planning, budgeting, paying off debt, and my very exciting journey from full-time teacher to full-time Etsy shop owner and YouTuber. So if that is something that you think you would like to see, then please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you along on this journey. In today's video, we're going to be closing out the third week of March, and we're going to be setting up the fourth week of March, and we are currently doing a bare bones budget, and I cannot tell you guys how excited I am to get this budget month over with. Bare bones is not so much fun. I'm excited to have a little bit of more flexibility in the near future. But okay friends, so in today's family budget check-in, I am using the Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom. I am using these category stickers from Cara Jo Plans. This erasable pen is available, it's the Pilot Friction, and it's available in my Amazon storefront, which is linked in the description box below. Budget Mom's website is linked in the description box below, and CaraJoPlans is also linked in the description box below. There's also a discount code for CaraJoPlans Etsy shop. Today I'm also going to be using this free printable. I use this printable to organize my shopping list. It is free, and I have a link to it in my description box below. And finally, the nail color I have on today is from London Town, and it is called Berry Nude. I am not sponsored by them, but I would like to be. Okay, let's jump in. So if this is your first time joining us, my family is currently doing a bare bones budget. We're just doing it for the month of March, and we're doing it to help us get ahead with our income. That way, when we start the month, we have all of the money that we're going to be using that month, and we don't have to worry about things coming in. We just have it all up front, and we know exactly how much we have to budget. So it's been a little painful, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. Okay, so last week our list was super short, and this week it's pretty short again, but there's a few more things because we had several bills that came out, and we had a couple of miscellaneous purchases, which I will share with you in just a moment. Okay, moving on to the monthly spread. So for bills this week, we had several bills that came out. First, our Google Fi came out. Google Fi is our cell phone plan. It's for 2 cell phones, and we budgeted $52, but it was only $48. So that's a nice surprise. It's always nice when bills are cheaper than what we budget. Okay, moving on to MetroNet. MetroNet is our internet service, and that is $87. And then finally, we had a Netflix purchase, and we were budgeting $15, but it was actually $17. I knew it was going to go up, but I wasn't sure by how much. So now I know. And actually, now that I know the new price, let's go to the front of the notebook, the bill tracker, and let's update the price. Luckily, I use this erasable pen, so I can do that. So we were paying $15, but now we're going to pay $17. You know what, and while we're here, let's go ahead and mark off what we've paid this week. I usually do this when we get to the budget spreadsheet, but we're here, so let's just go and do it. We just paid MetroNet, Google Fi, and Netflix. So the remaining bills that we need to pay this month are Ames, student loan, and Alliant Energy. So we will make sure that we have those in next week's budget. Okay, moving on to debt. We did not have any extra debt payments this week. Food. So we only did one grocery trip this week. It was to Sam's Club. We budgeted $110. If you saw last week's video, I shared with you exactly what we were going to get, and it was $110, but then once we got to the store, there were a few other things that we decided we needed to pick up, like eggs. It wasn't on our list, but we needed eggs, as one example. Obviously, we got more than eggs, but I can't remember what else we got that was on there. Oh well, but we got a little bit more than we budgeted. Okay, gas. We did not get any gas this week. Miscellaneous. So we're trying not to spend any miscellaneous money, but we did make a couple of purchases, so let's talk about those. First, David had his spring break from school this week, and one night for fun, he and I, it was kind of late at night, so we found a convenience store, like a gas station that was open. It was called Come and Go. And we just purchased like drinks and snacks, and then we had like a date night at home watching movies, eating our snacks and drinking our drinks. And it might seem kind of silly and not a big deal, but it was a big deal to us because it's something we never do, and it was super fun. And I really had fun that night. Okay, and then we did purchase another game for Logan for $11. So I was thinking about this. This is just a note to myself, I need to be careful because I feel like I could spend a lot on games for Logan. Like, he'll say, like, can I have this? And he'll say, oh, it's like $10, it's $11. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's $10. But so I need to be, you know, just conscious of that in the future. I'm not saying I'm never going to buy him games. I'm just saying I want to be careful that I don't let it add up too quickly. Okay. Spending money. We are currently not giving ourselves spending money. We're not doing our savings challenge, and we're not doing our sinking funds. These, not the spending money, but the savings challenge and the sinking funds, I miss doing those so much. Like, more than anything else in the budget, this is what I miss the most, and I cannot wait to get back to doing our savings challenges and our sinking funds. Okay, so let's move on to the budget sheet. We're going to close out week 3, and then we're going to set up week 4. Okay, so last week our rollover was $11.16, and that is what it actually was. That is our only income this month. For the whole month is rollover. That's all we have. We're not doing any of our income. We're just setting it aside, and then next month we will have all the income in the first. Okay. So MetroNet came out and it was 87, I believe. Yep, it was 87. Google Fi was not 52, it was only 48. And Netflix wasn't 15, it was actually 17. Okay, the City of Ames has not come out yet. That's coming, so it's going to come out next week. I always put a star next to things that don't come out, just to remind me that when I set up my budget for next week, that I include that item. City of Ames, Ames is where we live. This covers water and power. Okay, so let's see all together how much we spent on our fixed expenses. 87 plus 48 plus 17 is 152. So 1116 minus 152, that is 964. Okay, bringing that down to our cash envelopes or our variable expenses. So we budgeted 110 for food, but we spent 144. We did not budget anything for miscellaneous, but we did spend money. So we ended up spending $33 in miscellaneous. Okay, so let's see how much we spent in our variable category. So we had 144 plus 33. That is 177. So 964 minus 177. That is 787. Okay, I'm going to bring that up here to our sinking funds. And again, we are not doing sinking funds right now. Okay, coming down to extra debt, we are also not doing extra debt right now either. So we're going to bring down that total to rollover, and we're going to roll all of that over into week 4, and we're going to get week 4 budget set up right now. Okay, so our rollover is 787. Okay, so these are the final bills that need to come out this month. We have the City of Ames for $274, student loan for $40, and Alliant Energy for $120. So let's see all together what our fixed expenses are going to be for the remainder of the month. That is $434. So 787 minus 434. That is $353. Okay, so let's talk about food. I'm going to share with you my plan, my shopping plan. So there's not a whole lot that we're getting this week. We're going to try and keep it low. We're going to try and keep it just under $100. So we want to get a rotisserie chicken, which will be about $5. I have learned. Last week I didn't know how much it costs. It's $5. We're going to get our orange chicken again. We actually don't eat the orange sauce, we just eat the chicken. But we want to get 4 boxes of it. They're $11 each. Each box gives us 4 meals. So that's what, 16 meals, and that's $44. We're going to get 2 cartons of eggs for $7. So that is a total of $56. Okay, we're not going to get any produce, carbs, or snacks this week. So our next category is drinks. We need to get our coffee again. It is that time. It's $25. We're going to spend $5 on creamer for David, and we're going to spend $4 on milk. So altogether, our drinks are going to be $34. We don't have anything planned for house or miscellaneous. So David said recently, why don't we give up coffee because it's such a big expense? We do that about every 2 weeks. We cost us $25. And I said to him, and I totally mean it, I would rather give up food before I give up coffee. But that's just me. Everyone has their own thing. So we're not giving up coffee. Okay. So that means we're planning on spending $90 on food and $40 on gas. I believe we will need to fill up at the end of next week. So let's see how much that is. That would be $130, right? Yep, that's $130. So $353 minus $130, that is $223. Whew, we are going low. Okay, so we're not doing anything for sinking funds. We're not doing anything for extra debt. So all of our money is going to go to rollover. So $223 will go over to rollover, leaving our balance at 0. Now, the last week of March, it's a partial week because Saturday, let me look at it again. No, Friday is the 1st. So I haven't decided whether I want to count it as part of March's budget or April's budget. My rule is I close out my budgets on Saturdays, and whatever month the Saturday falls in, that's the month I count it in. And I think I'm going to stick with that. Yeah, now that I'm talking it out, yeah, I'm going to stick with that. So when we come back next month, we're going to close out the budget of March and set up April, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited to be done with this bare bones month. Okay, friends, thank you so much for watching. So later this week, what I have coming out Tuesday, I have a plan with me, and there is a giveaway in that plan with me. I'm so excited to share that giveaway with you guys. And then I'm going to be doing a bill exchange on Thursday, and then I'll be back next Sunday to close out this budget. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all again next time. Bye, everyone.